what you going through, remember that better is possible. You gonna get through it. And you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Let's get it.
Go get some light in here. Is that some bad lighting? Let me just cut it off. Just keep it nice and funky. What's up, cuz? How you doing? So, right now, I'm waiting for Flint to drop in, but you just dealing with me right now, your boy Loose. Better as Possible podcast. This is episode 16. We moving on up. We're getting it taken over. And so this is Memorial Weekend. Basically what I've been doing is just it felt like we back outside. The doors have opened up. I passed Marshall's. They had a line out of it outside of the building. Oh, Miss Kelsey Grace, what's up, boo? All right, you gonna be silent. That's cool. She's like 10 feet away from me. She could have said hello, but that's all right. Ah! I like how you typed that. I felt that. I'm gonna pin something just because we never do. Ange, what's poppin'? How you doing? The Better as Possible podcast is moving to Mondays. I'm waiting for Flint to drop in. He said he's gonna be a couple minutes late. So right now we just vibing. I did some amazing things this weekend. I went fishing for the first time in my life. So it was a good experience. I caught some fish, you know. Well, I caught a fish. It was a riveting moment, you know what I mean? Cause I ain't never done nothing like that. So just like, I was probably a little too hyped. Everybody at the lake was looking at me like, damn, this nigga ain't never caught a fish before. Like, why is he so excited? But I didn't care. How little man doing? He good? Thank you. I really appreciate that. Mondays. Pin that. If I can. It's pink. I meant it. It's pink. Where little arrow at? What y'all do for the Memorial Weekend? Y'all enjoy yourself? What's up? Hey, yo, you made it. Today is Monday. Side niggas, your first time. Hey, man, relax. So you been fishing before? Jesus Christ. Hey, yo, today is Monday. It is not Tuesday. Good, man. Hurry up and put that kid in like some type of sport or activity. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be dominated. I'm almost certain of it. Hey, we hitting 10:07. I feel like Flint finna fall through at any minute now. He told me he was gonna be running a little bit late, so I ain't tripping. But yeah, the whole fishing experience, like, I ain't know what to expect going in, but I didn't expect that much mud. You know what I mean? It was a lot of mud in my area, and then we got there probably like at 12. West side, definitely as a jit on the west side. Yeah, well, jits on the west side. I don't know why y'all fishing so early. Like I think you need to just take your time and just like live a little more, and then just like let your experience. Cause now when you talk about fishing, you ain't excited, you know. But I was. I don't give a fuck. Like I was getting my fishing pole caught in trees and all type of crazy shit. It was crazy. Yeah, come on. Yeah, why not? Colin, what's up, man? Send a request. I don't see no request. You playing. See you playing. That would have been lit. Gotta learn how to eat. Ah, here she go. Relax. Golly. Nah, it's alright. I was killing it, bro. Like for real, for real. Yeah, man, I was fishing this weekend, man. I was fishing, man. It was a good experience. I'm gonna let Angie. What's up, man? How you doing? So you been fishing as a youngin', huh?
You know, you gotta learn how to get your food.
Man, shut
Real
up.
West Side people, real Atlanta know how to eat.
Real
know
Atlanta is not
catch
fishing.
it, cook it.
Catch it and cook it. So you know how to cook it and catch it.
Yeah.
You caught it and cooked it.
Yes.
No, I can look in your eyes and tell that you lying.
You can't even see my eyes.
No, I see your eyes got big. You look to the side like somebody was instructing you.
I definitely caught it and cooked it. I done hiked, camp.
I mean, yeah. Okay,
I did all that.
No, you know what was weird?
Done is bring a chicken.
No. What was weird about it
chicken
was like, damn, like I'm touching worms and shit, and I'm like, I ain't touched worms in like 20 years. Like I ain't been outside to touch worms in like 20. It's been 20 years since I done it. And you kind of like dirty blood. You know what
your
I'm
nails
like,
been clean.
I'm telling you, cuz it made me
They've been
really like, what in the world?
clean. Ain't got up under a hood. Ain't done.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
Fish.
Come on, man. Relax.
I'm sorry, Kelsey.
Relax. No, I could build a car. I can do that.
You can build a car?
Yeah,
you can build a whole car.
I could build a car. I'm telling you, I could build a car.
Build me a car. Build Arrow car. It's small.
Arrow car. All right,
you can build a car. It can be like one of those little, like how we did the airport at Georgia Tech.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know how you was at Georgia Tech with me. You know me.
Build the little car then. I mean, we was there.
You have to send me the supplies.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
And the
Tell me
money
what
for labor.
to I gotta pay too.
And the money for labor. You want me to build the kid a car? Not pay for the labor?
That's your nephew.
I'm saying I love my nephew, bro, but I'm saying it's a lot of time and effort put into this car.
I'm gonna pay for the parts. Yeah. You wanna say hey to my parents? My parents are here.
Hey, what's up, mama? What's up, daddy?
Mommy and daddy. This Aaron. He has Aaron. He has a podcast.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, this is it's only 3 people. As I say, I'm not gonna let her on too long, but it's only 3 people.
Oh, so you got a podcast?
Yeah, we're about to do a podcast right now.
Aaron. Looking good.
Hey. What'd she say?
Better as possible, just a podcast. Him and Ryan and what Mr. Gonna say, just black.
Yo, you ready to fall in?
My daddy said, "How's the baby?"
All right. He said, "Who?"
My daddy said, "How is the baby?"
Oh, the baby's doing great, man. The baby is doing great. She gets so big and active.
She's
Yeah.
adorable. She looks like Kelsey.
Oh, really?
I mean, a lot of people say she look like me too.
Yeah, she probably does look like most of you. And how's your wife?
Oh, the wife is wonderful. She is wonderful, just wonderful and
It's
blessed.
good. How many people on? There's 4 people on now. When it gets to 5, I'm not gonna put them on there anymore. Look at that. Yeah. I just tapped in while we waited for his co-host,
Yeah,
our
Flint here
other
now.
host. We're waiting for Flint to time in.
Yeah.
All right, Flint
Yeah.
here now. We got
Oh,
started.
yeah. Okay.
All right, thank you.
I just exit out.
All right, see
I
y'all.
exit out.
Oh man, that was hilarious. Flint, man, send me your request, bro. See, that's what happened. We start finding replacements. Flint don't fall through on time. We start finding replacements. We start seeing who, we start seeing what's happening, We start testing. Who has the charisma. You gotta be here on time. Angie, that was good. I'm gonna put you to the side. What's up, man? What a request, bro. Man, this nigga don't know how to work his phone.
Here we in this thing. What's going on? This is the Better as Possible podcast.
Yes, sir.
Is a little tardy to the party, but hey, what's going on, y'all?
Tardy to the party, goddamn. We
Hey,
was chilling with
I
Angie,
saw.
man.
One time for the co-host.
Yeah, man, for real.
Hey,
we was talking about our Memorial weekends and what been going on, and I told him I went fishing for the first time, and then she just went at it.
What you caught?
I caught a fish.
Roommate, what's happening? Hey, I appreciate you for sitting in on the Better as Possible podcast.
Yeah.
You caught a fish. How long you was out there? You caught a fish.
Yeah. I was out there for a little bit.
It was your first time?
Yeah. So I had
Fishing?
to really understand how to fling the pole and pause and all that shit.
Hey, it's an art, bruh, but it's one of the most relaxing things out there.
Yeah.
People don't understand
fish.
that.
But small fish. Nah, it was big. It was a big fish. It was a big. It was
he didn't take no pictures, so you know he lying.
No, I got pictures. I'll upload them later.
Not of what other people caught. You ain't got to flex for us, bro.
Nah, we ain't keep them. We just throw them back.
Hey, that's good. That's good, man. But
yeah,
man, my weekend was dope, bro.
What
Had
you
a great
did, bro?
weekend. I'm just getting in from Augusta. I went home. My mom's birthday was earlier this week, so went to spend the weekend with them. And then I had my baby with me, so I got to have Nova, so that was pretty dope, man. One of the best feelings, hands down, is being a father, man. It's a rewarding feeling. It's I don't know. I can't describe it honestly. It's one of the best feelings. Like I said, one of the best feelings in the world. And to just see her interact with my niece and my nephew and stuff like that was so dope. That's why I'm a little late. I left Augusta, man. I don't be wanting to leave my baby. So
man.
You
should have timed that shit better.
Huh?
I said you should have timed that shit better.
Hey, man.
That was a sweet gesture for you to say that.
You saw that? That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, I threw it off the backboard. Did you slam dunk it? Oh, man. Hey, y'all love me. Hey, throw the hearts out there for me.
My family. Yeah.
I did. I didn't want to leave my daughter. No,
little girl. I didn't want to.
Look at all these hearts coming. Oh my, hey. But yeah, it was good to hang out with the family and everything. But I mean, Memorial, people was out for real,
bro. Okay, like if we didn't say Atlanta was open last week, Atlanta open now.
They open.
That shit is crazy.
And the cops out.
Oh, the cops. Yeah, the cops out.
Yeah, that's another reason. I'm not gonna talk about this all night. Hey, we here now. So.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
about the cops is out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, they making money tonight.
Yeah, for sure. They was in the cut too, hiding, huh? I bet.
Bro, dressed in all black in the trees, bro. I was like, y'all ain't got no reflectors, no nothing, bro. Man, I put the brakes on it. Well, shoot, nah, not gonna get me. I can't afford it.
What you was using, Waze?
Yeah, and that thing was lit up like a Christmas tree. Nothing but blue lights. I was like, God, no. Nothing but blue lights, bro. But yeah, to see not only Atlanta open, but it was just like you start scrolling the gram and you like
definitely
people
got a
at
ticket
beaches,
for being
people
on her
at
phone.
strip club, people at and no mask in sight.
Oh shit, this
For
nigga
what? For what?
Papa V was popping.
Coronavirus almost took out the whole world and everybody back to normal. They like, shoot,
Yeah. It's open. We out. She said she definitely got a ticket for being on her phone. Like, that's why you got to get off your phone.
Hey,
unless
Flint
you live in
Hatchet
that
wasn't
baby
gonna catch one of them.
Yup.
Nah.
Nah, that sucks, man. My last ticket was a couple months ago, probably in January.
Yeah.
I make this turn like every day. I had been making this turn. One day I came home for lunch to go holler at KP, and I was like leaving. I was heading back to work, so I was making this left turn. First, it was two cops in front of me. They turned into the gas station and then turned onto the street that I was turning on. So I was like, damn, that was weird. So I made my turn. Boom. The cop don't stop and let me go past him and then just cut his lights on him. And was like, yeah, this is an illegal turn. You can't, like, what you doing? I'm like, bro, I make this turn every day, bro.
So you've been illegal. That's what
I had to go back
trying
and
to tell
look. I was like, man, should I take this to court? Yeah. He was lame and it was by my house. Nah,
Dang.
still on that phone though. And she didn't have on a seatbelt either, officer.
Oh, so you was just out here during the holiday. Now you know they want their check, and you out here just you wilding.
Yeah.
They ain't worried about no masks. They ain't worried about no gatherings. If you on that phone, if you got the if you on your phone and you ain't got no seatbelt, run it.
Hey man,
go ahead, pay me.
Hey man, this might sound crazy, but I knew Atlanta was open when I rode past Marshalls, and I seen 17 Mexicans outside waiting in line.
Boy, you racist. But
what? No, bro, I'm dead serious, bro.
Go ahead.
No, that's my story.
That was it. Go straight to the point.
I was like, oh, Atlanta open.
So when I similar situation, right? When Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Target, when they all turned into a club, that's when I knew it was legit. You know what I'm saying? People waiting in line, like really waiting in line.
For sure.
To go ahead and get in there. I was like, Ross ain't never been popping like that, bro. Marshalls ain't never. It's good shopping sometimes, but it ain't never been popping where I'm saying that. You know how hot it was in Augusta, bro? It was 90-something degrees and folks was in line.
Bro.
Mad. I ran into a lady, she was mad that she jumped out of line. Somebody better be performing in there. They better be giving stuff away free. The way y'all stand in line, I refuse.
She said, no lie.
I don't want to be in that club, bro. I only want to be in there, bro.
Hell nah, bro.
Dude.
That shit dangerous, cuz.
Y'all be safe.
Nah, hell yeah. We open now. It's open. That's it. You see them 17 in that line?
It's game time.
Yeah, nah.
Are we back? We back to normal.
Good. Yeah, but mask up.
And now, if putting things in perspective, man, because you know they just had like a recent study talking about like the germs don't last on surfaces as long as they once said. You see how I once said it? So, it makes me. I know people are really getting sick, and I know people are really passing, which is very, very unfortunate. But I'm like, what do you believe? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you steer me this way, and then you turn me this way, and then you
turn me this way.
I'm gonna stay to myself. I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna be around my family, people who I trust. And if you cough, bruh, I got something for you. You better stay over there. Stay over there, bruh.
Nah, it's gonna be a lot of sick people, bro. They just said that North Carolina got its highest cases this week. So
but you expect you saw how speechless I was just then. because so many thoughts. Because it's like, all right, so you starting to like open, but you don't know who's sick or not.
No.
So now we're all around each other, and then you expect us all not to be sick again.
Mm-hmm. No.
Common sense ain't common though.
No, they want us to get. I mean, they want you to get sick.
That's
like,
what they
get
want.
exposed to it, you know. But staying in the house ain't gonna help either, because that shit just gonna weaken your immune system. So it's like, this shit's like, and it's gonna be worse in the winter. Yeah, you might as well get started now, bro.
But
get started now.
I feel like you said you might as well get started now.
No,
I feel like, okay, hey, he has a good point when it comes to the winter, but I think that this will now become the new flu.
Nah, we still gonna have a flu. This is
so I'm wrong with that. I'm wrong. Okay. All right.
Yeah, nah, this is just some
The
kush.
flu's still gonna be here. This is gonna be the.
Nah, we still
So
got the Reggie.
if you get the flu and the COVID at the same, shoot, bruh.
No, we still got the Reggie. We still got the Reggie. This right here finna be the kush.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta break it down. You gotta break it down like that for people to understand.
Yeah.
Bruce, can you repeat that one more time so everybody understands
No.
what's really going on? The flu ain't hitting no more.
The flu
it's smoking, but it ain't smoking.
Nah,
right?
Smoking.
Okay. That's just the basic right now. Hey, come on.
Like, niggas gonna be happy to have the flu. We gonna be like, oh, nah, this just the flu. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna go get checked and they gonna be like, oh, you just got the flu.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna be like that.
Mom and Dad, hey, it's just the flu, y'all. I'm good. I knew it. I knew I wasn't feeling what y'all was saying was gonna be it. I knew it wasn't that, bro. I promise. Stop playing with me.
For real.
That's crazy.
Dang, so yeah, man. But now, what they really talking about with the schools and shit is like canceling like spring break and like fall break and ending the semester and like before they go on Thanksgiving break.
These are
just
flu,
like
the Rona flu virus situation when it comes to.
Yeah, before shit pop off, so the kids don't be leaving and going to like traveling all over the place and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they might like, you know, that might help.
This is.
And then it's like they may end the school year like a week early, 2 weeks early or something like that.
Right.
For summer break and stuff, and just like make sure that the kids have enough time to tell if they are sick, if they are, and just like, you know, act accordingly. But they don't want them to like leave for real, or do much traveling during the semester.
Makes sense.
Yeah, but we gonna see if that.
I honestly feel like, I mean, and everybody understands this. Like, we're living in like history. You know, like the world will never be the same after this.
Yeah.
Everybody understands that. So it's like moving forward, the new normal is gonna be. Schools are going to be viewed differently. Will there be a higher appreciation for schools and teachers and other professions? Because no, honestly, right? So I was just in Greenville, and this lady was just like, she owns a cigar bar, and she was like, when I found out that alcohol was essential, she was like, that changed the game. It was just like, that didn't go out of business. It never stopped. So when you start looking at stuff that's viewed as very, very important or viewed as essential, you're like, all right, well, what falls off of that category, and what do you start putting at the top of the totem pole of what's needed?
So it's funny because I just had a conversation with my brother-in-law who lives in North Carolina in Charlotte, and he basically was like, okay, so the alcohol in Charlotte, you can't, a regular civilian can't own it. That is owned by the state. So that's why it's essential, because the state got to get his money.
Ooh, okay.
So it's funny that you brought that up.
That's tough. They be winning.
Yeah, so I mean that shit don't seem like that's just like that should be legal. Like, I can't just go to North Carolina and open up a liquor store. You can do that shit in Georgia. I think you can. I might.
I don't know. I don't know all the laws, but I just know that
But
alcohol
I
is
seen the
considered
niggas who
essential.
own the liquor stores in Georgia, in Atlanta anyway.
When I heard that, I was like, dang. So when it comes to what's important, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to like the teachers, and you're saying, all right, well, if we're not going to be having students in classes like before, or we're going to be having more online classes just to make sure that everybody else is safe, like, do you still need those teachers? Do you worry about like education being watered down even the more because necessarily it can be done online? You can have these courses already recorded or whatever, and then that can be done online.
Oh shit, that's scary.
Right?
That would be scary for
because
teachers.
then you run into an even worse situation.
That would be scary for teachers. So okay, so are you talking about like grade school?
I'm talking about all school, bro.
Or like universities. So at the university that I work at, they are going from, I want to say 70 online classes to 150 online classes this year. Like just this summer.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? So that means like, dang, okay, so IT gonna still be here. You know, because I'm gonna have to be assisting all the people, you know what I'm saying, online with their issues or whatnot. But as far as teachers, so well, let me see what they're saying, man.
They said, hold on, they said, you keep talking. They talking about the teachers.
No,
definitely needed for forever. The teachers need to be respected more and put in a higher position, higher paying positions. But if you turn that to all electronic, like I can have different courses already set up for this is how I want to teach you.
I play devil's advocate.
Go ahead, let's go.
So, have you been to a McDonald's? Obviously, you haven't. But
yeah.
If you go to McDonald's, bro.
Nope, never been to McDonald's.
No, I'm saying, like, have you been to one recently?
Yeah, how they have everything.
Because when I walked in there, I was like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, how long have I not been to go to McDonald's? But everything's touchscreen. Everything's like,
yeah.
Like, and you look in the back, and it where it used to be.
They looking up like.
You know what I'm saying? Where it used to be like 15 people back there running, scrambling, moving around. Now it's only like 5 people just like knocking shit out. Like, oh, okay. Do. Throw that in there. Boom. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is like, if we get to a point where where teachers already have recorded sessions just uploaded for students to look at, now that may put a damper, or that may cut off some of the teachers. You know what I mean? They might have like a couple that they can go to, but for the most part, like that might kill teachers.
That's a tough situation. Or do you have
that already exists? I know, but it already existed. It already existed, but it was before everybody had to go online.
Right.
Now, when they look at this, what I'm saying is, but when they look at this after this situation and say like, nah, this school is strictly online school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you start separating the masses. It's like, okay, well, if you go to this school, then they have regular teachers, but are you getting the best graded teachers in that space?
Right.
Are you paying more successful teachers to teach the online courses? You know what I'm saying? Like continue to add more separation. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And when you have a question, then you ask your real teacher. But until then, just fuck with this automated system. See if you can learn in. And then when you have a problem, then, contact your teacher. I bet that's how, to me, that might be the future of school.
Which is unfortunate, but at the rate that we're going, there's a lot of unknown. So right now we're just speculating, right? My daughter won't be in school until forever. I mean, she got like 4 or 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So disregard that. No, you'll be in school sooner than we know. All right. But you put it into perspective of. Go ahead. What's she saying?
Teaching the actual lesson is only half the battle. You have to develop the curriculum, lesson plans, assignments, and graders. Is Vinay still here? So the funny thing
all that is pre-recorded, if all of that is already done pre-recorded,
like then it's there. Every matter of fact, everything you saying is some shit.
It's in the book.
Like if you talk to a teacher who's been a teacher, of course your mama's been a teacher. That's why you okay.
You see the perspective. Okay. You see what's going on.
Yeah. No, okay. So what I'm saying is, okay. So your mama's been a teacher. Your mama's been a teacher, Poppin' B. So every year she can go back to her old lesson plans and just, you know what I'm saying, manipulate that shit to make it work. So they could do the same thing if school was online. It's unfortunate for the students who need teaching as an outlet and don't have a foundation at home. See, that's the problem. And I think,
but that's when you start running the risk of the rich get richer and the poor get poor, right?
So you just saying fuck them kids, right?
No, but put this into perspective now. We were just talking about how COVID-19, where people were just like, there's only going to be a small percentage of kids that may die.
They already
like,
said.
You have to put that into perspective where people are like, dang, that junk just hurt. Just think about it right there. My bad. I'm like, dang, like to really put it that way where you're talking about, oh, we got the new census out and we're doing all these numbers. And you're saying, all right, well, the same schools that's been down and raggedy or whatnot still ain't getting no money. They're still down and raggedy. But the rich schools are still getting better and better, more technology, things of that nature. They ain't even bring books home no more. They bring a laptop. You get a laptop when you stop playing with it. So the rich get rich, the poor get poor.
Some teachers gonna die too, being infected by the sick kids.
Poppy is on. Hey, she on it. She on it. Sad but true. So
damn.
When you think about what's the new normal, what could potentially be the new normal, and like you said, this is Better as Possible podcast. So we're speaking speculations, but we're looking at things in a different way. You saw McDonald's. All right, if I can cut down working people, I still make more money and I ain't got to pay more money. So now I just implement all these touch screens. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait, bro.
So now I'm still generating more money. All right, so we don't have to pay these amount of teachers.
Dang. So how does that affect like a kid who? Dang.
My bad, my brother called.
Yeah, come on, man. You getting calls coming in late.
Chill.
But no, I'm trying to figure out how does this affect like the kids who, like Benet said, like who really don't have that home foundation, who don't have the internet, like how or computers or
this
good
is
enough
about to
internet.
Get real
like,
scary for you, Luce.
Like how did they?
This is about to get real scary for you. Think about 13, right? If you don't have an outlet, what's your alternate? You're going to get in trouble. Why do we take the census? To know how many people are in which areas, right? So if by the third grade and we're doing testing and I'm testing you to, that's the pipeline, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So the schools that don't get the certain attention and the kids ain't really paying attention to school, like you're still setting up a pipeline, which is ultimately still making a paycheck for your states, for the nation. Just thinking about it. I mean, y'all feel free to chime in, but this is a harsh reality that we've been seeing already.
Damn. A lot of parents are working and kids don't have discipline to work on their own. Okay, I feel that.
Right.
So a lot of the schools who had to deal with the COVID, they had them working online. Right. So from any teachers or people that know teachers on here, how was the response from the kids with the online assignments? Vinay, I know you probably had to do some of that interaction. Like, how was it? What was that experience like? And the generation is getting fucked. The village is needed. Yeah, no, you're right.
Very much so. We just had, I can't remember what the number was, but we just had an extreme amount of numbers of new drivers who never took a driving test. They just got their license.
What?
Do the research. I can't remember the exact number, but people, I met a person. I have, for y'all who don't know, I lost my license not too long ago, so I got a paper license. So every time I go to the grocery store or something, I got to unfold the paper out of my wallet and then show them the paper like I'm a little kid. But when I showed this little kid, this dude who was checking my groceries out, I unfolded the paper. I was like, bruh, don't ever lose your license. He's like, I got one of those too. He said, I just got my license. I said, whoa, like how soon? He was like, yeah, I didn't have to take my driver's license.
Wow, why didn't
driver's test?
Why they ain't got to take their test?
Because of COVID, bro. So they didn't have to physically go take a test like driving on the road. So if you're still go back to school, if we're talking about schooling now, I know that's leaving you. I'll give you the information, bro. I can't remember the numbers of, but yes, there's a lot of Georgia drivers that got their license without taking the physical driving test.
Why can't
due
they
to
just
COVID-19? No, they couldn't wait, bro. That wouldn't make no sense, huh? That wouldn't make no sense. That couldn't have waited.
Hey man, so
with the whole world on lockdown.
You telling me the people that conduct the test at the DMV was like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, they said, nah, bro, I'm not getting in the car with this kid. I don't know him. I don't know them. Hey, you figure it out on your own. Make sure your mom and dad got good insurance just in case you get in a wreck.
You
hey,
passed.
You say
you good.
Drive
you
10
good.
and 2. That's all I got for you. Keep it moving. God bless. That's what they was
What?
about. So when she says the generation is like they're really, it sucks.
They have
it
to go
sucks
back
because
now
I gotta push you out the way, because if I don't push you out the way, like you're gonna hold up everybody else. So the kids who had to go through the schooling with the teachers and stuff like that, and I hope one of the teachers chimes in and lets us know like what was the honest, how did you feel about it? Was it good? Was it bad? The experience on straight online, were the kids doing their work, or were we just sign in, hit the sign in button that you was here, and I'm just giving you credit for being here?
Oh, come on, man.
Bruh. Hey, we've been there before now. I've been there plenty of times in Savannah State. Bro, I'm just texting somebody, hey, man, sign me in. Sign me in. I wasn't tardy, but I wasn't there. I let you know that. Like, hey, I love my SSU. I still walk across that stage. Just
bro, relax. Relax.
I'm just saying, like, the teacher was like, bruh, I'm not going to sit up. You ain't paying attention in class? All right, you was here. You ain't tardy, whatever. All right, I give you your credit. Think about some of the worst kids who was in them classes still got to pass to the next grade.
Dang.
Because of COVID. Because if I hold you back, you're gonna cause even more of a problem. Go ahead from the student perspective.
Yeah, I don't
specifically
think
college. I've been hearing they haven't liked it. The kids don't like it.
Nah, the only online class I took was an art class, and like when I signed up, I was like, oh, this shit finna be so fucking easy. I guess I'm gonna have to scan my drawings. Boom, boom, boom. It was like a little summer class.
Yeah.
Tell me why this lady had us writing research on like
who class was it? This is at Savannah State.
Yeah.
Bruh. We ain't gonna
boy,
I got into it with one of them teachers. Bruh.
This
man had me write a 4-page paper for an art class, which I knew was gonna boost my GPA. I knew it was a smooth it's a summer class. This man had me writing papers, bruh. He made me go to a museum. And then I wrote a 4-page paper for him, and he like gave me a D. I was like, bruh. I had to go talk to him. I really had to go speak to him face to face. And he was so scared. He was like, he thought I was gonna hit him or something. I was like, but you ain't gonna give me no D about a paper. I ain't even supposed to be writing papers in art.
Oh my
God.
I'm
still mad, bro. You done got me to you and took me to another spot.
Oh my God.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Somebody teacher, bruh. You done pissed me off, bruh. Gave me a D for a 4-page paper in an art class. What's wrong with that man?
Come on, man. Bring it back.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Whew. Almost felt like loose on my Malcolm X kind of vibe, man. Take this jacket off, bro.
Oh man.
All right, I had about 10 out of 50 students consistently participate for 8 weeks. 10 out of 50. That's ridiculous, right?
What?
10 out of 50.
I contacted the parents and they still didn't hold the students accountable.
The parents ain't got time for it.
Oh my God.
10 out of 50. That's ridiculous.
So what is she supposed to do with that? What is a teacher supposed to do with that?
I was about to say, don't tell on yourself now.
But like, for real,
like, supposed to do?
Like, is that something you had to go back or like report to the
principal? Like, how does that work? Because it's like, are the students on some, you can't fail me?
No, I mean, hypothetically, do you just be like, all right, I'm just gonna, I mean, not you, but does a regular teacher just be
Yeah,
like,
there you go. Good
not
stuff.
you, but
Not
like, do they
incriminate
just be like,
my
you know
thought.
what? You know what I'm saying? Just pass or fail. Just give them the P.
Yeah, that's it. And even though, you know, percentage wise, it's like, oh, they passed or they failed or they're satisfactory.
10 out of 50, and y'all think teachers will be replaced with online. Girl, yes. I still think, yeah. Fuck them
Sorry.
kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And the parents going through their own, so they like, man, hey,
yeah.
Okay, this is the same stuff Lil John been doing since while he was in class.
That's insane. Golly, that's sad, bro. There's a major adjustment that had to be made in the short period of time, the last few months. Yeah, that part too.
Very much so. So a lot of them don't know how to react to it, but it's just more so moving in the right direction of making that happen. Because I mean, summer's short. We both reading.
So I mean, I read it, but I'm trying to figure out how to word it. So you know what I'm saying? In the case like that, for the last 8 weeks, everything would be extra credit as long as they did something to pass them. As long as they did something, you had to pass them. Dang. Well, extra credit, cool. They must have knew it was extra credit.
They were just like, hey.
That extra credit.
Just like these drivers out here who got these licenses. One of Gabby said there's nothing that the teachers can do but document it. But how far does that go?
Not very far, it seems.
It's like, because everybody like, we don't care about this. And that's a sad situation and it goes back to what roommate said, that this generation is messed up. It sucks, but this generation, they got it bad. Yeah, I'm trying to, y'all can scroll back through you saw what
she said, Honey said he's doing his schoolwork every day, but I feel like this gives me time to implement a lot more and teach him things the school wouldn't at all. That's because it's apparent that you're a parent. You see what I did there? Parents. Thank you. Thank you.
True. Spoken like a true, what is it?
Wordsmith. Oh, roommate caught you.
Oh, you got me? Hey, you picked up what I was putting down. There you go.
Gabby, well, because it's all new, not very far, but that is all new, not very far, but I'm sure in the fall, if that continues, DFCS will probably start getting involved.
DFAC gonna come get them, bro. Oh man,
to make the parents accountable.
That goes into even a worse situation. Like I said, the pipeline, right? Think about it, and we can jump off this subject, but think about it. If that becomes the case, think about where parents, like, they're barely making it. Like, they was using school was like babysitting their children, making sure that they go to class and whatever. Yeah. So the parents who like are extremely busy and you want them to just rely on like online stuff, and now you say, all right, it's a possibility that if the kids are doing bad, defects got to come. That goes back to Luce. If you was watching the last episode, or a few episodes ago, but Luce was saying, hey, that's like handing them over into the system.
Mm-hmm.
I'm physically handing you over because your child won't do their work, so therefore they're bad for society. You're not a good parent, so I'm handing you the whole families over. Yeah.
You know what's messed up, man? Like, we laughing, but it's not. It's sad because I think the reality of it is, if your parents aren't fired, then they're at work and you're at home and you're supposed to be like doing work on the computer. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what age. If you're, let's say 6th grade, maybe let's say 7th or 8th. You're at home.
I had the AOL going crazy.
Come on, man.
Stop playing with me.
Come on.
Stop playing with me. What work?
Come on. And my parents at work, and I'm at home, like, nah, bro, it's not happening.
Yes.
And
She said she does think it's a wake-up call for parents too. Very, very much so. But
between teachers and parents, but how hard is that communication? I mean, from a from a teacher's perspective,
right.
It's like the teacher got to do all the work. The teacher got to give out the work to the kids, got to grade the work. Then when the kids ain't doing right, the teacher got to reach out to the parent instead of the parent reaching out to the teacher.
And the teacher says, I don't get paid enough for this. So therefore, either you're going to get the pass or the fail. Are you going to get the good teachers who's really getting respect, who has the parents who want to work with them, who are at the better schools, that are doing the online trainings, that all this, it continues to separate. All right, the bad or not necessarily the bad teachers, but the teachers who didn't go to the better schools or weren't chosen to go to the better schools. They got to teach at the schools where the parents don't care, or the parents are too busy, and then the students don't care. It's adding more and more division. And once again, this is speculation. This is a Better as Possible podcast. We're just speculating. I'm glad that we're having this interactive conversation. But could this be the reality?
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to be completely secure with going back to the normal of, hey, we don't wear the mask no more. Somebody's still going to be on the edge regardless of any situation. Like you said, COVID is going to be the stronger flu, the upgraded version of the flu, right?
That Kush.
It's gonna be that loud pack. It's gonna be that, right?
Yeah,
it's gonna be sure. That. So you will have people who will be like, man, I don't want my children to go to schools like that, so I just strictly want online classes.
Yeah.
Or I don't want, or if the school's gonna be this way, it can't be more than 20 kids in the classroom or more than 15. You know what I'm saying? So you're doubling, all those arrangements. Colleges are saying, oh, we're going to start arranging the schedules are different. When it comes to sporting events, they got to be arranged different.
Wait. Okay, hold up. So from the teachers,
I said a lot.
Y'all don't like the online classes? Y'all
teachers are not going for it.
I would love the online classes. Like,
why? When your students aren't doing what they're supposed to do, if you're a teacher who really cares about their future, like if the kids are doing what they're supposed to do, no, bro, you can't, like.
Because I ain't gotta be in a classroom with badass DeMonte who won't sit his ass down.
Okay.
I just goddamn put that nigga online. Just do your work online.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you gonna have to stay online.
Do your work online.
You stay online, bro.
You tell me in the email. Goddamn it.
Okay. You're right. Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense. You need to stay where you at in your teacher space. Because the monster they gonna be calling you. They gonna be calling the cops on you. But I'm seeing a lot of the teachers who are on, and thank y'all for chiming in. A lot of the teachers don't like it.
She said I miss the badass kids. Those
you do. Them the fun ones.
That's so messed up.
Them the fun ones.
Hey, you know it. You know I do.
That's crazy.
She said I miss the badass kids. You know what? I was a good kid. I was a good student. I ain't gonna say kid. I was a great student. You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like the bad kids always get the most attention from the teachers, and she miss them. They like the bad ones. That's crazy. Why do teachers like the bad kids? Just show some love to the smart ones.
Oh, you and your feelings, bro.
I'm hurt.
Hey man, hey,
I got
some tissue, bro.
I got triggered.
You got okay. DeMonte must have been his name. DeMonte was getting all the love from the teacher, huh?
Oh, I can't even figure out these fractions because DeMonte won't sit down.
He done messed up the problem for the 5th time in a row.
I'm telling you.
Okay, all right, understood.
Like, you really gonna try to poison the teacher? Why you gonna poison the teacher? You didn't have to do that.
You said what happened?
None.
DeMonte. All right, cool. Just putting things into perspective, man. What is the new norm coming out of here? This weekend, was it completely reckless? And are we going to see a spike in all of this? Or is it going to be blown over? it's a lot of questions that need to be asked, but it is a conversation that needs to be sparked to start looking towards what the new future is going to be. You going to elbow DeMonte? Bro, you will not be teaching long, bro. Luke's career is going to be cut short for teaching. He's going to strictly have to do online teaching. That's just how he's going. That's it. Point blank. But honestly, what is the new norm? When you saw DeMonte at the corner store, he gave DeMonte what he was looking for.
She said, I miss all my kids, but no, for real, I miss being in the classroom. I miss the face-to-face interaction with the students. It's not the same teaching my own kids.
Both of us. We ain't had nothing for it. We just
yeah.
Dang. That's tough.
Yeah.
Because when you see those teachers who truly care and they're very passionate about helping the kids' future, and it's not just a paycheck, and they're not just a number in the classroom. When you see that, and then you see, all right, there's a potential that this may be your new norm. Does that run off good teachers because they don't like to just be online?
Dang. So Zoom don't feel like a personal interaction?
One more time?
Zoom don't feel like a personal interaction?
No, man, you can make any type of background. They could be in France, bro. Ain't no way.
Relax,
stop playing with it. No, that doesn't feel personal. You know that boy up the road.
Like for real, just as clear as me and you talking right here. Like, why teachers can't just be like, yo, all right, so turn to page 9 on your book.
But you can honestly like feel the energy. When you're in the room, you can feel the energy. You can feel if the kids really getting something. Are we getting somewhere? Did that teaching method work for me? If I'm just talking to a screen, I ain't got nothing. Just like, I know this is off topic, but just being completely honest, right? If y'all been watching church online, you can see like the good preachers who really know what they're doing, who don't need the crowd, and the other preachers who are struggling because they're like, bro, I feed off that energy. When I say, can I get an amen? And I got the whole crowd saying, amen. Like, I feed off of that. Instead of the ones who are online and they're like, all right, I know that I'm talking to a whole bunch of people, but I don't know if they feel me.
No, I just been seeing good church services online. Everybody's been doing pretty good.
You watch what's the name? You watch like
what's PBJ's daughter?
Sarah Jake. Yeah, Sarah go off.
Who else we watch?
I'm just giving you an example, man. We could go back to school.
Teray, that's the husband. Who else?
That's the husband.
We just watched somebody else. We just watched
You better watch Steven. Steven from Charlotte.
We watched Jamal Bryant. One of him. Who?
Steven.
Steven who? Urkel, nigga?
They had verdict. No, not Urkel, boy. Even though he was the preacher on Boomerang. If y'all
all right, relax.
Yeah, just saying. He wasn't a good preacher. Just throwing that out there too. But
school was more than a place to get an education. Teachers and students build bonds because many of them escape home terror and rely on their teachers to make them feel better. That's real.
Hey, and I didn't know that we was gonna talk about that, but you are completely right, honey, man. I had to reach out to one of my professors from Savannah State today, just to give her roses, just to let her know, hey, I'm truly appreciative of what she's done, the hard work that she put in. I know I wasn't the best of students, but she still loved me regardless. She still worked. She still was, and that's Professor Walker. So for anybody who was mass comm or anything of that nature, if you went through Walker's class, you understand that she left a lifetime investment into you. She really loved you. She cared about you. She wanted to see you succeed. And I told her right then, hey, I just want to give you your roses while you're here to let you know, like, you made an everlasting impact on me. So when you see online classes, it's like, bro, I don't even care that we in this thing. I don't want to be looking at a screen right now. If I'm going to be looking at a screen, I'd rather be doing research for what I want or playing the game or whatnot. So I'm not getting that interaction that I need.
Yep. And the bad kids usually have the worst home life.
Walker was woke. You better tell him.
Yes, Walker was woke as AF in 2005, and I'm just understanding where she was in 2019.
Hey, man, that lady, like, for real, like, I had to let her know, man, I love her, man. I'm appreciative. Just really, man. She poured her heart and soul to us. And at times we was just young and dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
We was young and dumb. We wasn't really paying attention. So now to see all the stuff that she spoke this stuff into fruition. Like, really pay attention to what's going on. The media plays funny games. Y'all need to be aware. And we like, no, that don't make no sense. And now we like, oh, y'all seen that meme? Y'all know the meme. Never mind. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Whatever. All right. But when you like, oh, shoot, I finally get it. Oh, my gosh. That was all Walker. So I just had to show my appreciation for that.
So what's one lesson that you learned from?
Man, life in general. That's the big lesson. Like, really be mindful. Really, really be mindful of what's going on around you. Everything is do your own research. Don't just listen to the media. Like, understand that, like, at times it's a big game. You know, what you need to be educated on what's going on. If somebody says this is going on, do your due diligence. Don't just listen to whatever's being thrown out there. So that was very major. And then, just like I said, just life in general. Like, all right, you going through a hard time. Okay, hard times come to everybody. You know what I'm saying? She'll tell you her life lessons where she grew up, how it was tough, how she's very pro-black. You know what I'm saying? Made you respect going to a HBCU.
Do your own research.
Going to a HBCU.
Yep.
So yeah,
I learned from her that you have to be a deep diver and decide the illusions presented.
Mm-hmm.
So do you believe the COVID is hyped as the media is making of it?
It's kind of hit and miss with me, right? And I'm still because there are lots of deaths, but then you still hear reports of, the deaths have, the numbers have been played with. You also see that there's different information that comes out, but I've seen people who I know physically have, COVID-19, and I'm like, all right, well, shoot. All right, I didn't want to put them out there, but hey, if you're gonna raise your hand, my boy Luis, it's one of my close friends. It's one of my close people. So to see him go through that and see, all right, it's not just all hype. People really have this. People close to you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you put that in there. Like,
we got 2 minutes remaining, bro.
Dang, Gabby saying that her mom had it. So when you see it and you're like, all right, it's not that fake. This is real.
Mm-hmm.
Be mindful. Don't play with it. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Protect yourself. Don't be dumb out here.
Yeah.
So some may be hype, in my opinion, but I know that it's real.
I had 3 family members die from it.
See, that's deep.
Jesus. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm sorry to hear that.
COVID is real, but the fear they're pressing onto us isn't.
Honey said it the best way. Honey said it best. COVID is very real. It's very real. But the fear that that the media is trying to put on you, that's the underlying issue. Because once
I like to disagree. People are dying. I think, okay, so the media
people are dying, yes.
We got 57 seconds.
Go ahead.
The media was saying, no, it's not that serious. Then they turned around and said, yes, it is that serious. And I think they're pretty accurate about it because people are dying. And we're seeing people die from it. Dang. So it's best that you take it's best that you take precautions for it. Listen to the media. When the streets talk, you got to listen. A hoe in the 8th grade taught me that. So, so you gotta listen, man, when the streets talk. So if they telling you like, hey, guys, take some precautions because people dying from this.
Yeah.
Like, be safe.
Be mindful. Be safe. Yes, very much.
Hey, man, this is the Better Is Possible podcast. We thank y'all.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.